Hello. In this speech I'm going to tell you a few things about interpreting at the place where I work, the United Nations office in Geneva. And I shall begin. Ladies and gentlemen, as you probably know, the United Nations has 6 official languages: English, French, Spanish, Arabic, Russian, and Chinese. In order to service a meeting with all 6 languages, 14 interpreters are required. There are 2 in each of the English, French, Spanish, and Russian booths, and 3 interpreters in the Arabic and Chinese booths. The reason why they have an extra team member there is because the Chinese and Arabic booths work both into that language and out of that language, providing a retour into either English or French, with the other booths then taking that retour on relay. In fact, relay is very much a prominent feature of the interpreting system that has been set up here at the United Nations. For example, when Spanish or Russian are spoken, they are interpreted directly into English and French, with all the other booths then taking those ones on relay. So we don't have interpreters in the Spanish booth who work directly from Russian. They will always work on relay. And the same can be said of Spanish into Chinese. It's always done via a relay. Not all the languages, not all the meetings which are serviced here are 6 language meetings. This is because a few years ago, the United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution restricting the working languages of some committees to just 3. So we have, for example, a number of committees which we call the Human Rights Treaty Bodies, which work in 3 languages, normally English, French, and Spanish, although they are free to choose their languages out of any of the 6 official languages in line with the real needs of the members sitting on those committees at any given time. An additional language can also be added to a meeting if required. For example, if a delegation is coming from an Arabic-speaking country, then an Arabic booth can be added for that meeting, so that there would then be 4 languages available. Overall, our service comprises around 100 interpreters, with 20 in the English and French booths and some 15 in the other 4 booths. For several months a year, the staff interpreters are enough to service all the meetings going on here in Geneva. But there are peaks, normally in the spring and in the autumn, when freelance interpreters have to be recruited in order to cover the needs. This is because there is an uneven split or uneven scheduling of meetings throughout the year. And this is one of the issues which has to be addressed so that we can make the best possible use of the resources that we have. In the meantime, please allow me to suggest that you take a look at UN Web TV, available on the internet, so you can see the kind of meetings which go on here at the United Nations office in Geneva, and see the challenges that they pose for interpreters. Thank you very much.